Godson Ogaga Essi, better known as Savage, is a Nigerian AfroBeat artist who has captivated the hearts of many South Africans. He presently has one of the most popular songs in Africa. Last year, he released his first highly anticipated 10-track debut album, which was titled Utopia. He has featured Kenyan rapper Khaligraph Jones, Nigerian-born and UK-based Afropop singer Kinda Kudz, and South African hip-hop heavyweight Emtee. And he joins us in studio to discuss his collaboration across the continent. It's Mr. That Confident himself, a.k.a. Savage. Welcome to Weekend Report. So good to have you in studio.
Thank you, thank you.
Looking savage.
You know how we do it.
I must say.
You know how we do it.
Yeah, let's talk about, your rise. I mean, Utopia, debut album, it is blowing up, but it's not the start, of course. There is a story into your music journey.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. So basically, I started music when I was like 13, 12 years old. So I was in a band of 6 named Team Nutty. So we're just pushing it back then, and it's pretty tough, like pushing music on your own with a group of friends. So I just thought I'd stay back for a while, go to school, do my thing. Until last year, I was like, okay, I'm ready to take it like, professionally, put in the work. I've dropped my first single off my album, Confidence, featuring Buju. He goes by the name Benson right now. Yeah, and we did 1 million in 1 week. Like, yo, crazy,
Insane.
Yeah, and like, in a month, we had 5 million. I put out another single with Rosemary. That was last year too. And
I mean, talk to me about that blow up. You release a single, it does 1 million in a week, 5 million in a month. You release another one, and it just keeps on catching fire. What does it feel like to be so well received, not only in Nigeria, not only in Africa, but across the world?
I'm just happy because I'm able to express my God-given abilities to the world. I'm not really like carried away with the fact that like my song is blowing up and all of that. I'm just happy that I can express myself to my fans and to people who love me through music.
I mean, I know you said you were ready, after a journey in music already. But did you expect, and you obviously go into it hoping, but did you expect to blow up like this so quick?
I didn't expect it, but growing up, I've always lived with this strong belief that I can do it. So I prophesied it like, I'm putting out this song, and I'm going to do 1 million in 1 week. My girlfriend, my friends, they're like, you're just doing it already, like, Then on the sixth day at night, my manager just DM me, bro, you just did 1 million. Like, wow, crazy, man. This shit is happening for real. Yeah, we're pushing it since then, putting out the work. Yeah, I appreciate the love from the fans.
Yeah, and you are, diversifying your sound. I mean, your sound is very versatile, but it's not only versatile because of you, but also because of your features.
Yeah.
You're in South Africa now. You've worked with Emtee. I believe you're working with Maporisa and Blackie as well. Talk to me about just how different of a sound you go for, and how and why.
So I do Afropop and hip-hop because I'm a rapper and a singer as well. So working with Emtee was pretty easy because like I worked with him through a friend, Nani, who's a video director. Shout out to Nani. He linked me up with Emtee's previous manager. He's late now, and like we just did Made Magic on that last album. But with Maporisa and Blackie, 2 talented individuals, and we're working on a new project, a new record to put out on my album, sounding crazy. Sounding really crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we're really looking forward to that. Before I move on, you say you're a rapper, you're a singer.
Yeah.
I need you to drop us some bars, man.
Okay. Came from the hood, ain't got no flip-flops. I've been getting money, I've been rough. Mama told me, boy, I'm proud of you. I've been stepping every day, of course you knew. Gucci Prada, Louis V, I rock this. Big 20 on my neck, I rock this. Bricks on bricks, getting paper. I'm a rich nigga, and you know that. Yeah, let's go. Don't touch that.
You came from the hood, you grew up rough, and that really is your story.
Yeah.
You were also a fashion designer before you blew up in music. I don't want to say before you became a musician, because I know you're doing that concurrently. What are some of, and I mean it shows by what you're wearing, what are some of the lessons that you've learned from fashion designing and having to have thick skin in that game for what you're doing now?
So when I started like I told you earlier, like whenever I want to do something, I have this belief that it's going to work through. So when I started my fashion line, I started like 4 years ago. I put out 100 jeans out and to sold out in less than 24 hours. And then I believe like, yo, bro, you're a star. Because like since I was growing up, wherever I like put my hands in, like I'll just excel. But I have to like put my heart in as part of it. But the journey hasn't been easy. I wouldn't say it's easy because like I've had other jobs that I didn't go like sell out and all of that. But I'm just determined, bro. Like always want to put in the work because the work at the end of the day speaks for itself. My dad would always say, just work, forget about the praises. Just work and let it speak for itself. You know?
Yeah, let's talk about, you know, you mentioned the work. You constantly have to go. You're determined.
Yeah.
And you briefly mentioned some of your failures. Somebody that might be watching now might be thinking to himself, you know, Savage has made it and he's always made it. He's never really had to struggle because this is debut. But you failed behind the scenes. How important were those and what did you learn from some of your failures to get to this point?
So I realized that before you start working, you have to fall. Even as a baby, once we're working, we fall, we stand up, dust your body, say, stand up, smile, you don't have to cry, you boy, you know. So, plus, like, the hard times growing up hasn't been easy, but we have friends who have given up. It's not good for them as well. So, giving up is actually making you a loser, you know, but standing up after a failure makes you a winner because the work is a hard thing to do. I don't even understand what I mean. Like, working is pretty hard. So I can't say because of the failures I should like step back and all of that. I just stand up, dust my body, move on, try again until I get it right. That's how it is. So we don't really talk about our failures. So people don't like really know about that. We just put in the work and just let people, you know, enjoy what we do.
Absolutely. I mean, people never see what happens behind the scenes. Let's talk about what's in store for Savage. You're a man who, you know, you think something, you go, you get it at all costs. What can we expect from you, and where do you want to reach? You know, where do you want to see yourself in the next few years?
In the next few years, I'll be a global sensation. I know that for sure, I believe it. But working on my new collection for my brand, Savage Space Couture, and also working on a new album that will be out by November. So I have likes like Superstar, DJ Mapovisa on it, that's crazy. I have Blackie on it, Superstar J Molly, Victory is a superstar in Nigeria as well. Yeah, we just put in the work, you know. Also having features from artists all over the globe, so taking it one step at a time. Believe God knows the best, you know.
Yeah, any tours lined up? I know you're going to be back in Nigeria not so long from now to perform. Yeah,
I should be in Nigeria on the 28th because I have a performance on 29th in Nigeria. So, you know. And
around the rest of the globe, will you be performing in South Africa as well?
I was in performances in South Africa last 3 weeks. I've been here. I've had like 34 performances in Cape Town, also in Johannesburg here. And also my Europe tour, the dates are not out yet, but we're working on it as well. You know?
No, fantastic. Mr. That Confident himself in studio, Savage. It's such a pleasure to have you in studio, and all the best, you know, for the rest of your career. Now, I'm pretty sure that we'll really enjoy the music you continue to make, and we will celebrate your success.
I hope you love my music.
Oh, absolutely.
Appreciate you.
All right, that is Nigerian-born Afrobeat singer Savage, and we leave that conversation there.